Welcome, everyone, to Burn After Viewing. My name's Austin. I'm one of your hosts. I'm in my 20s, and I like the movies. And across from me, as always,
I am Jonah Jerkins. I am in my 40s, and I like motion pictures.
the Nickelodeons.
The
baby.
Nickelodeons.
So I'm wearing a nice, cozy turtleneck because we're talking Bond.
We're
And
talking
when
Bond.
we're talking
You hot in that?
Bond.
It's a hot day today. Are you hot in that?
No, it's a nice kind of cool one.
Okay.
I know it feels weird. I can't tell if I'm hot or
I'm
cold.
sweating in this jacket, and then you're wearing a sweater.
It's a turtleneck. It's a tasteful Bond turtleneck.
Yeah.
Because when I think turtleneck, I think of James Bond. And guess what, Jonah? We're here pitching our
Yeah.
very own entry into the James Bond franchise.
And I will say that, like, you walked in the door, you came over, we podcast at my place, and you walked in the door, and I was like, you look like a little snack today.
Thank you. I
Yeah.
actually got complimented by someone who works at the Laugh Factory Chicago, being like, why are you dressed like a Bond villain? I went,
Do you have a...
thank
exactly.
you.
Yeah.
I went, thank you. I dressed purposefully. I know it's not weather appropriate, but I'm like, I'm going to have a Bond flair to me.
Do you have a crush on this person?
No, I do not have a crush on Alex Clays, the manager at Laugh Factory Chicago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Name drop. Wow.
He would, if I didn't name drop him, he would, if he somehow watched this and he knew I was talking about it, he'd be like, hey man, why the hell did you mention
Yeah.
me? Kind of like our friend who's sitting across from me we know a friend who has a joke about your situation or your party, and he doesn't mention your name and you get upset about
I
it.
get so upset.
It's one of the funniest gags you do. So like, there's a thing that happened at Jonah's party.
He broke a chair of mine.
Yes. And
He's
then
a fat fuck who broke a chair of mine.
and he tells the story on stage, but he doesn't say Jonah's name to
He
like
didn't
say
say
it.
he was at I was at a friend's house instead of saying as a friend's barbecue instead of saying I was at my buddy Jonah's barbecue.
Which,
And he goes, too many words. I go, it's fucking a second.
yeah,
It's a second.
for writing a stand-up joke, it's unneeded. But
is.
when you break someone's chair and then don't pay for it,
And also, if you say like my buddy Jonas, it feels a little bit more real. It is a real story.
it is,
and
yeah.
And I wasn't fat shaming. He literally makes fun of himself for being fat.
Well,
for
he's
breaking
actually
shit.
on a weight loss journey
He
right
looks
now,
incredible.
so he would
He
definitely.
looks incredible. We should
But-
have him on the podcast. He's a very smart
Oh,
guy.
I'd love to talk movies with him. He loves. We've talked movies many times. Me and
Yeah.
his name's Still Rob.
Yeah.
He's a great guy. But hilarious though.
Yeah.
But yes, Alex Clay complimented me saying I looked like a Bond villain because we talked about Man with a Golden Gun. Please go check that out. That's a very underrated Bond movie. I don't think it's an underrated movie, but Bond movie, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
It's fun. So we're here pitching our own Bond movie. We have some criteria. As with any Bond movie, there's a formula. You need a James Bond, you need a villain, you need a side villain, you need a Bond girl,
Yeah.
you need a weird plot, whatever. So we have all that here, and we're going to take turns presenting it for you guys, and then you guys can let us know who has the
Yeah.
best. What movie would you rather see more?
Right. And I think we're gonna run into a problem because we did this with Alien.
Yeah.
And I should have learned my lesson on that one because we did the thing and I was like, oh, fun. I'll spend like a second and just kind of write down some like fun little thoughts.
Yeah.
You know? And then you came in and you had storyboards.
I
and
listened
you
to a
had-
3-hour audiobook of Paradise Lost. And I'm
Like,
still looking for the book I
you
want. I'm still
spent-
looking for it.
You spent hours. And I will say when you walked in, you were like, hey, did you do the thing? Because behind the curtain, we were doing 2 podcasts today.
Yeah.
So I was preparing for our movie podcast, the actual movie, and then I slipped and forgot to do this part.
Which is fine because I know you're a master improver. You were taught by Tim Robinson.
Uh-huh.
Fun fact about Jonah, everybody.
And Tim Baltz.
Yep, that's true too.
Yeah.
A master right here across from me.
Pat O'Brien.
You thought of something,
Michael
Jess.
O'Brien.
I would say my effort on this one's way less than Alien, but I've been thinking about what Bond movie I make now for years.
Yes.
Like,
so I'm.
I've had some stuff already.
So I just want you to know that, like, while you explain your movie, you should probably push in on me because you're gonna see me be embarrassed
okay.
and feel bad that you.
So I'm assuming you want me to go first.
I would like that.
Okay.
Yes.
So-
Because I also get because like the Alien movie that you came up with last time, I was like, I'd watch that. I really would.
It'd be weird, right?
Right.
I just want a Prometheus 3. That was just me trying to do that.
Yeah.
But this is a whole different thing because in the Bond world, they're not really sequels except for the Daniel Craig ones. They're not really sequels. They're kind of serials where like
Uh-huh.
you can kind of jump around and watch them. Sometimes, well, besides Man with the Golden Gun, as we
Yeah.
learned with one certain character, but you're meant to jump around and enjoy them at your leisure or whatever. You like
Right.
this one more than this one, whatever. So I'm keeping in that tradition. This is just a entry into the Bond movie. I didn't think about a franchise or sequels or anything like
Uh-huh.
that. This is just an entry into the James Bond world, and this is my pitch for my 007 James Bond movie.
Uh-huh.
I'm going to start. Where should I start?
What's the name?
You want me to start in order? Do you want me to start with the name, or do you want me to start with the story, or do you want me to start with the setting?
I want to hear story, and then I want to hear the name.
Story, the name. Okay.
Yeah.
This is my plot for the James Bond movie. We label this storyline / villain plot. 'cause
Okay,
that's
but
kinda-
give me elevator pitch.
I wrote like 3 sentences here.
Oh, okay,
Right here.
sorry.
Okay, ready? So this is my storyline for my James Bond movie. With his new license to kill, Bond sets out to war-torn Korea to investigate a suspicious shipment of plutonium to Jeju Island.
Okay.
I'm going to say that whole sentence again
Yeah, say it
because
again.
that was horrible. Sorry, I got to zoom in. Okay, I got it ready. With his new license to kill, Bond sets out to war-torn Korea to investigate a suspicious shipment of plutonium to Jeju Island, home to a dormant volcano. Bond uncovers a plot to create a super magnet that will draw in asteroids, causing global panic that only our villain can provide relief for, granting himself a great deal of wealth and a savior status he's been longing for.
Okay.
So, I'm bringing it back a little bit to the weird
Yeah,
Bond villain plot.
that's fun.
My setting, as I kind of hit a lid to, we're in Korea, but
Uh-huh.
we are in late 1950s Korea.
Whoa.
I'm going to bring Bond back to the 50s and 60s era, and I'm actually going to go to the 50s. In my mind, this is the precursor to the Sean Connery ones.
Okay.
So again, I'm not connecting it as a franchise, but if you were to put it somewhere,
How old is Bond in this?
I'll tell you, you want to know who my James Bond is?
Sure.
My James Bond is 30-year-old Irishman Paul Mescal,
Fun.
famously in Gladiator 2, and he
Okay.
is currently playing Paul McCartney right
Mhm.
now as he's filming for Sam Mendes, a Bond director,
Mhm.
the Beatle biopic. So I think Paul Mescal, a 30-year-old Irishman, would be a really solid James Bond.
Mhm.
I think he's like the right height. He's kind of normally built. That's a good Bond in my eyes.
Mhm.
What else do you want to know? Oh, the villain of the movie, the CEO of the company that's trying to draw asteroids to Earth to harvest them and then also cause global panic so their company can provide relief and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Very old school Bond kind of plot, and I like it. Is Cillian Murphy.
Nice.
I have Cillian Murphy as,
great.
as the crazy CEO because he don't even have to put makeup on or give him a scar. He already looks weird.
Uh-huh.
He just has a Bond villain ready to happen.
Yeah.
He's got the sunken eyes and everything. And his side villain he has, because every Bond movie has a great side villain, we have Alan Richardson as the character Silent Eyes.
Okay.
So his gimmick is that he takes adrenaline shots that allow him to go on a cold rampage.
Nice.
So it's kind of
Like almost if I don't know if he was riding his bike with his kids and somebody stepped in front of him and he fell off his bike.
what is this referencing?
He just
This is
Jack Reacher.
Oh, you're referencing like what just
That's what just happened. Yeah.
I was thinking of a movie.
Did you see that video?
A little bit, yeah.
Did you see him beat the shit out of that guy?
I did.
And that guy's like,
that's my Bond villain.
yeah, he's perfect.
Cast him.
Right.
But
And he just goes, lay down, stay down.
probably
And he hits
should,
him,
right?
He goes, I will. And then he gets up and he makes him crash again.
Wow.
He goes on camera and he's like, he's speeding through the neighborhood. He's unsafe. He attacked me out of nowhere. And then Alan was like, oh, really? I had a camera on me. Here's the body cam footage. And
I like
this
how he
guy,
has a camera on him. That's awesome.
yeah, it was like a like a head camera thing.
Yeah.
And then I guess this guy stands in front of him. He's only going like 20 miles an hour. It's just because it's loud. He's going 20 miles an hour. This guy out of nowhere just steps in front of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
So he slams on the brakes, flips over,
Yeah.
and is like, dude, what the fuck are you doing? Stop it. And then the guy starts yelling at him. And then he goes, dude, leave me alone. And then tries to like speed off away. And he steps in front of him again and he falls over again. And then he just beats the living shit out of this.
Nice.
I mean, 4 straight punches in the face.
Wow.
And then he's like, lay down, lay down, lay down. And then it drives off. And this guy is like claiming that like he beat, he
just randomly
assaulted
got the
me.
shit beat out of him by Jack Reacher.
Yeah, yeah.
Hell yes.
Yes.
But yes, that's my side villain is going to be Alan Richardson as Silent Eyes. So it's kind of like the Batman at the end of Batman when he like injects himself with adrenaline so he can get up and beat
Yeah.
the fuck out of the Riddler guy.
Yeah.
Kind of that aspect, kind of a Bane vibe.
Why Silent Eyes?
I just like that name because like when he goes on a silent rampage, like a rampage, he just has he doesn't blink. He's just fully locked in, just fucking hunt.
What if his eyes go white?
That's cool too.
Yeah.
That'd be neat. Yeah. But I could just picture like that's just a good I could picture Cillian Murphy saying that as he's like presenting
Right.
his like not creation, but like
Right.
his creature. I love Bond versus like a big fucking monster. As I
Right.
talked about, I love the Spectre scene with him and Batista, with Craig and Batista.
Yeah.
Awesome. Jaws is cool. All the ones where like and then Mayday in A View to Kill, the muscular buff girl, Grace Jones.
Mhm.
I love when Bond side villains are like muscular maniacs, like Odd Job also.
Yeah.
So bring that back. But
Known murderer.
yes. Known murderer, yes.
Known murderer.
But Alan Richardson is my side villain. And my Bond girl for this, since it's in Korea, is going to be Parker Sodam.
Mm.
That is the girl from Parasite, the daughter in Parasite.
Mm-hmm.
I think that she's really talented. I think that's like a pick that you hear and you're like, oh, yeah, I haven't
Yeah.
really thought about her, but I think she'd kill it as a Bond girl.
Yeah.
Especially one that was like capable of like helping him.
Yeah.
Not like good night, motherfucker.
Yeah.
But like, I think that she's a really solid choice for that. My unique gadget for the movie, because every Bond movie needs a unique gadget. Also, we didn't even talk about it. The Man with the Golden Gun is the only Bond movie that doesn't have a gadget. He doesn't use a gadget the whole movie.
Yeah.
No, the gadget, I
thought
guess,
about
is
that.
the gun for the villain. But
Yeah.
Bond himself does not have a gadget.
Interesting.
He doesn't even have his car. He has to steal a car. He doesn't have fucking anything in the movie.
Yeah.
It's weird, except for his Walter PPK.
Yeah. What the fuck was M there for?
Q?
Q. Sorry.
To analyze a shit bullet. Weird. Yeah, they
Something like
they
that.
didn't know what to do. But my unique gadget for my movie is that Bond will have a magnetic throwing knife that can be recalled back with a magnetic ring.
Oh.
So he's got a ring on that's magnetized, and he has like throwing knives.
Oh,
So
that's
when he
fun.
throws them, he can like the ring will draw them back, kind of like Thor's hammer. But
Yeah.
but
Doesn't that
like,
happen in the game GoldenEye?
is that a thing?
Where he's got a magnetic thing. That's how he gets the knives out of the or the key. How he gets the keys.
Oh yes, no. He in
Wasn't his belt? That's
To Live and
magnetic?
Let Die, he has a ring magnet
Oh, that's
that lets
cool.
him unzip a girl's dress. It's really kind of neat. It's a great introduction to Roger Moore.
That makes him what?
Unzip, like he uses it to unzip a dress, but like it's visually in like the early 70s when they did the trick, it looks cool.
Yeah.
So it's fun, but yeah, it's like that. It's an homage to that, but it's like actually used for a weapon, I
Mm.
guess. And it goes along with the motif of magnets in this movie.
Yeah.
And then my defying action scene. So this is kind of like the tank scene in GoldenEye or the opening train sequence in Skyfall. My defying action scene is Silent Eyes, Alan Richardson, versus Bond on a runaway bus along the DMZ zone.
Okay.
So this is at a time where the DMZ, the line between North Korea and South Korea, is at its hottest point because the Korean War just ended like 5 years ago. So they're on a bus tour because they take bus tours on that line. I did research on these bus tours.
I can tell.
So I think it'd be cool to have a runaway bus where it's just Alan Richardson just tearing up the bus and Bond is trying to avoid it at all costs while also trying to fight back against him,
Oh, that's
against this
cool.
claustrophobic bus. And there's people on the bus.
Yeah.
So kind of like Shang-Chi in that bus fight scene with the double deck. You gotta see it rocks. That movie
really.
rocks. So just like that, but with a hulking creature, and it's shot like the 50s.
That's cool.
So I have that. I didn't pick a director or anything. We didn't do that. I mean, Denis gonna do the movie. Sure, I'll take a Denis.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, I'll take Christopher Nolan. Sure.
Yeah.
But
Michael Bay.
no, I don't trust him with this. And
Shane Black.
so who's singing my Bond theme? We didn't talk about the theme of The Man with the Golden Gun. That's okay though. Fun theme though.
We talked about it a little bit.
We talked about off air. We didn't talk about once on air.
Oh, I
Fun,
like the theme.
Fun theme. I liked it. It's weird though because it just is explaining a guy with a gun and it's
Yeah.
not actually like
Which I
poetic.
love. Good.
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 Get to it.
Thank you.
Get to it. I'm
Yes.
very lost in what's happening. Oh, he's got a golden gun. He wants
Yeah.
to shoot you with it. Great.
Yeah.
But who's singing my Bond song? Muse. We're giving Muse the second chance.
Muse is
baby.
coming back.
Muse is huge still.
Yeah.
They always seem to pick Bond like songwriters like a little bit after they're famous.
Yes.
Like Billie Eilish is still famous, but like if you did it like a couple years back, it would have been the right time. They're always
Yeah.
a little late. And Muse, they made a song called Symphony or Sympathy. It was actually made for Spectre or Skyfall. It was one of those two, and they
Yeah.
lost. I think it was Skyfall because then they lost to Adele. But they literally made a song, pitched it, and then they lost to Adele, and Adele made Skyfall.
That sucks.
So Muse is a huge Bond fan, and they like that. And to give that kind of space vibe, because we're bringing asteroids down, so we need a space vibe.
Yeah.
Muse can bring that like synthetic, like be kind of neat. And I think they can also adapt to make it sound older because we need that 50s
Yeah.
sound. I was trying to find like big brass people, but I don't.
Yeah.
Who am I gonna pick? Robbie Williams. I thought about it. I almost put
That'd
Robbie
be pretty
Williams.
Sweet.
I was either Robbie
He
Williams.
should have. Why hasn't he done a Bond
I
song?
don't know because they went away from that style.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, if they bring it back, they can bring Robbie
And I
Williams.
chose
So
Madonna instead. Get out of here.
that's bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was thinking of a Robbie Williams or Muse, and I think Muse deserves because I think they'll make a awesome Bond song.
Right.
Especially with this new era. This is a new entry. I think this is a great way to start.
Yeah.
And the name of my movie, we're kicking it back to the weird old titles, baby. This movie, my Bond movie, is called To Wish Upon a Kill.
Oh.
Because the asteroid, the
Yeah.
shooting stars. So instead of To Wish Upon a Star,
Yeah.
that's a classic Bond trait. You take a line and then you just replace it with kill or death or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
And To Wish Upon a Kill, starring Paul Mescal as Bond, with Cillian Murphy as the villain, Alan Richardson as the backup villain, Parker Sodam as the Bond girl, and featuring an awesome bus runaway scene on the DMZ of Korea in 1950s Korea. And they're trying to bring asteroids down to harvest them for the materials and for the CEO to be like, look at me, I'm a savior. Ain't I a cool guy? But
Yeah.
get out of here.
Get out of here.
It's not like a groundbreaking new plot, but like classic.
Pretty
I think we
cool.
need a classic Bond plot.
Did you say what? So what does the villain want again?
He wants, asteroids. Right now, if you harvest an asteroid, it's worth $700 quintillion. I looked that up because they're so rare.
Yeah.
But then it said, of course, if there's a bunch of them, the market goes down. Anyway, because asteroids are filled with gold, platinum, and all these other natural elements.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, you bring them down to harvest them first off, because whatever. But B, if you cause like global crisis, especially if you're aiming the magnets at London and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
then if you're a company, I didn't go into his company, but his company provides relief for these places of like disaster relief and like, hey, if you like pick me for stuff, I'm gonna provide relief. Like he basically has a savior complex, and to make it, he brings asteroids to the earth.
Yeah.
Kind of like the dinosaurs, kind of veering on God, but not.
Yeah.
I don't know. I like the savior aspect of it, where is thinking about the money, but it really deep down's a savior personal issue that people like his little henchmen are gonna be like,
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I'm gonna follow you, but like you're kind of fucking crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of vibe.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's my Bond movies, To Wish Upon a Kill.
That sounds a lot of fun.
Yeah, I wanted to-
You know what? I'd fucking watch that in a heartbeat.
I thought it'd be fun.
Okay, again, like if you I mean, you watch the videos, you could see my amazement at you whenever you do these things.
Oh, I love doing them.
I'm just like staring at you, just being like, God, you just came up with that, huh?
yeah, it's fun.
You
I
just
mean,
came
like,
up with that.
I think the hardest thing would be getting Killian, but I think Killian is a Bond fan, so he would easily play Bond, especially if
I
it's,
think the easiest thing is to get actors for a Bond movie.
especially one that's going back to the 50s. So
Right.
if it's the movies they grew up watching and they get to be in that, and we're filming on film, and we got the sets, and we got the old suits with the vests, and we got the
Yeah.
old Aston Martins and stuff, people will come.
Yeah.
So I don't think that's a
CUM.
problem. Yes, both ways.
Mhm.
And then Alan Richardson, I think, is awesome.
What's the
'cause
Bond girl's name?
I didn't come up with names.
Okay.
I was really struggling. The only one I came up with was Silent Eyes, but I couldn't
Yeah.
come up with like the CEO name
Like
nor.
Patty Pounder.
Oh, yeah. Oh man, that is something I forgot. I was like, I need to sit down and come up with a funny name because I had a couple written down and I didn't
Yeah.
go through them.
Okay.
So you got me there.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Like Areola Aries.
That's fun.
I might use that for my pitch actually.
Yeah,
Areola
yeah,
Aries. Yeah.
Okay, sorry, but that's my pitch. That's To Wish Upon a Kill, James Bond,
That's great.
1950s Korea.
Let's write that.
That'd be fun.
You're
I would
gonna write that. You should write that.
I would love to write.
That's a
Bond.
better pitch than the Alien pitch.
Thank you. Well, yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little less
I-
convoluted.
We also didn't spend 15 hours researching it.
That's true. Yeah, that's very true. I don't know what the probability of getting magnets for asteroids,
What
but
was
who
your-
gives a fuck?
What was your Google prompt to find out how much an asteroid is worth?
I just looked it up.
You just said how much is an asteroid?
I was like, how much is an asteroid? Like, how much is harvesting an asteroid worth on the
Wow.
market? And they said the current market value is like 700 quintillion because they're ultra rare. Well, because they're in fucking museums.
Yeah.
But if you had them on the black market, that's what, according to that, that's what the value should be.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, that's insane. But then, of course, it said, but yeah, if you actually start trading them on the market, it's going to go down. But
Yeah.
then, I mean, what, billions, I guess, right?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's interesting. I thought it was
Yeah.
interesting. But I also like, I wanted the savior aspect, but I was like, yeah, I guess you might as well make some bucks.
Yeah.
They're there.
Yeah,
They're
that's
on the
smart.
earth now. Might as
Yeah.
well do something with them. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Great.
Any other questions? Or are you ready to go?
Bond Girl. Do you have the name of this song?
Oh, the song better be called To Wish Upon a Kill.
Okay.
I wanted to hear Muse say that line.
Yeah.
It'd be so funny to see him shoe. I love Bond songs that they have to shoehorn the name of the title in it.
Right.
Like the best Bond song is Nobody Does It Better by Carly Simon.
Okay.
because they have to sneak in the line "The Spy Who Loved Me," and they do it so good. It's so
Really?
blatant, but it flows so good. But it's like if they had the choice, they wouldn't have put it in there.
I feel like the newer songs aren't that good.
They're just sad.
They're so sad.
They're just
right?
fucking sad. Except for Casino Royale's was bang ass.
How
and
bad,
awesome.
as an editor and director, for like as yourself, how
Mhm.
bad do you want to direct an opening sequence to a song?
It
for
seems like a
Bond?
nightmare. I
Really?
really no like because you have to think like a painting.
Yeah.
So the same guy
But I thought
did
you liked that stuff.
the same guy did it for like 25 movies. or
Really?
whatever. Some old guy. Yes.
Really?
He did all of them until I think the Craig ones.
I noticed.
So he's like, but he was like a photographer or an abstract painter.
Yeah.
So that's how he's able to like come up with
oh,
all
that's
these.
cool.
Yeah, I like what they did with the Craig ones that they actually had to relate to the movie. But
Yeah.
back then they used to just be fucking nonsense,
yeah.
and it was kind of cool.
Yeah. You know what I forgot that I love so much is like I'm saying people, but I know it's not people, but like through the lens of the gun.
Yeah,
whatever.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then Bond shoots, and then I always like the little like, and
Yeah.
then they fall.
Like it's so fake.
That's my
Like, yeah.
favorite. Is the like oh, it's like
It's like a video game.
yes, it's like it's Mike Tyson's Super Punch Out where
Yeah.
you punch out one guy and goes
Like it's literally a video game effect, and like you play it on the video game, like oh cool, but then you watch a movie, like oh this was in the movies for 20 years before the game.
Yeah.
Oh this is like the game.
Yeah.
Oh I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
yeah.
got it mixed up.
yeah.
It's just it's unnatural because it feels like a game.
How
thing.
mad are you gonna be if this is the storyline to First Light?
I'm not. I already know what it is.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah,
Okay.
but I did steal the idea that Bond has freshly gotten his
First
license to
Light
kill.
sounds like it could be harvesting space.
I don't know. It's about like I already pre-ordered. I get the mask
When's it come out? April.
May 26th.
Nice.
I'm so ready. I got the $200 pre-order, dude.
I'm a little.
Put my money
I'm a,
fucking down on physical media
I'm
for
a little
it.
afraid it's gonna be like Indiana Jones, and then it comes, and then I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna be like, oh,
I mean, it's by the people who made Hitman, and those games are fun.
this game rule.
So I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
with a narrative, give
Yeah.
it to me.
Yeah.
Not that those have narratives, but this one is like a narrative.
Yeah.
If it's just like any amount of like Uncharted, we're fine, and it looks like it.
Mm-hmm.
You just if you drive, you have missions where you're doing espionage.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. I just want a story. I don't really give a fuck
Did
about
you ever
open
play
world.
John Woo's Stranglehold?
No,
John Woo directed a game,
That's
and Chow
awesome.
Yun-Fat's in it, and I remember it being great.
have you played Sleeping Dogs?
It's the RPG stuff is too much for me.
Are you talking about Yakuza?
Isn't that what Sleeping Dogs is?
Sleeping Dogs is like GTA, but like
I thought
Chinese martial arts.
Yeah,
in
but I thought
Hong
it has a
Kong.
lot of I thought it's a Yakuza game.
No, Yakuza is the one that has all the crazy like side shit. This
Yeah.
is like a more like straightforward. Like it's open world, but it's very like there's not a whole lot to do.
Okay.
But the story rocks.
Really?
Like it's like a Grand Theft Auto level story.
Oh, that's cool.
But you are a martial artist in like I think you're either in Hong Kong or you're in Little China.
I think it's Hong Kong, isn't it?
Yeah, but it rocks.
I've played it.
It's such a sleeper of a game, and I think about it often. All right, pitch your movie.
Huh?
Pitch your movie.
You want me? Okay, I'm gonna.
I'm
pitch
ready.
My Bond.
I'm so excited. I have
Don't-
questions up the ass already.
Okay.
Do
All
the
right.
same way. What's your little plot you have?
Think Bond, but it's American Pie and Scream.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
So now we don't know who Bond is because this is the birth of Bond, right? So we see like the first Daniel Craig, we see his like beginnings as as 007.
Him earning his.
but we
008.
don't see the beginnings of why he wants to be a killer,
Why he wants to even join it.
why he wants to join it. So this is a high school movie where someone gets shot, right? So we see Bond in high school and somebody gets shot, right? And so we had to figure out who of the friend group is the evil one and who ultimately, not the final girl, the final Bond. And then they puts that person down, and then that's when he's like, "Oh, I think I like spy shit. I should be a spy person."
Okay.
Okay.
So okay. Wow. I already have a
Okay.
million
And then
questions.
so here are our so the movie,
Wait. Can I clarify the plot? So the plot is that
it's more of a high school. Go ahead.
okay. Is there like
So we don't
six-
know it's a Bond movie until the end.
Is there like 6 people? How many people are there? How many
Okay.
guys? Okay, sorry, but like
I have 4 options here.
okay, 4. Okay, so but for me to clarify before going forward, because I don't want to be, I want to listen to this.
Yes.
So there's like a handful of people that we know one of them killed this person.
We think that somebody, we don't know, but like and honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you, it's basically Scream.
Yes.
Okay.
But at the end, the person who did it, is that Bond or is Bond the one finding out who did it?
Bond's the one that finds out who did it, who finds out who
But-
the enemy is.
But,
so we don't
but
know
all of them are trying to figure out who did it. So we don't know who Bond is in this scenario.
right.
Okay.
And
So
we
but at
don't
the
know
end
it's
of,
a Bond movie until the end. So the song doesn't play until the end.
like Casino Royale.
Yes.
I like it.
Yes.
I
yes.
like that.
So that's when we find out that, oh, this is actually a Bond.
So
it's a Bond birth movie.
It's a murder mystery, but it's actually an identity mystery also.
yes.
Weird.
Yes.
Cool.
And then, but the thing is, the movie, because of my millennial brain, the movie is taped in 2000. So these are the people that could be Bond: Freddie Prinze Jr., Sean William Scott, Matthew Lillard, Omar Epps.
Okay.
Those are the guys.
Okay.
And we don't have a Bond girl specific, but we have Bond girls, and it's Selma Blair and Tisha Campbell.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
right. And Sarah Michelle Gellar in there
Sure.
because you have to.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Who is Bond?
Huh?
Who is Bond?
Don't know till the end.
You don't even fucking know.
Okay,
It's
I
your
did
movie?
right. It's Freddie Prinze Jr. Obviously.
Oh, wow.
Obviously, that's Bond.
Yeah.
And he basically plays
Dude,
and he
American
basically-
Bond, you're
he,
fucking
He basically
psycho.
plays Bond in Head Over Heels, a fun
You're
rom
picking
com that comes out later.
Dude, this American Bond thing is taboo.
American Bond.
Yeah, you picked an American Bond.
Yeah,
Wow, you're balling, dude.
takes place in Connecticut. the there are gadgets because they have a nerdy friend like a Jamie
Like a
Kennedy
Q.
type. Yeah, but
Oh, Jamie Kennedy's Q?
Yeah.
Oh shit, man, you
Yeah.
got me now.
Jamie Kennedy's
I'm
Q,
locked back in.
right? And so he's like the dorky friend that like kind of comes up with stuff, and he comes up with a trapper keeper, which is literally a trapper keeper.
Okay. Nice.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's how they trap the people that they think are the bad guys.
Okay.
They use a trapper keeper.
That's the gadget. Okay,
Right.
Trapper Keeper.
The trapper keeper is literally a trapper keeper.
Cool. Okay, great. Okay.
Sum 41 does the song.
Who does the song?
Sum 41.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
What the? Really, out of everything?
Yeah, Sum 40. Why not?
Red Hot Chili Peppers was right there.
No, they're too prestige. What? No, Sum 41. This is a high school. We have to come up with a high school
I
thing.
know. I was just thinking.
That's too prestige, my guy. This is
That's
this
too
is high school.
prestige?
This is
Oh.
high school.
Oh, sorry.
This is high school.
Okay.
So there isn't like a huge, like bigger, like take over the world plot, other than this guy wants to take over the guy wants to take over what's our president, and our president is
George Bush?
No, but they're in why am I?
Connecticut.
It is 2:00 in the morning right now.
I don't know what the fuck you're trying to guess. What are you trying to guess right now?
The president is part of what?
Illuminati.
R.
Society. What? I don't even understand what you're trying to draw. The president, George Bush.
So the bad guy, he doesn't want to take over the government. He wants to take over the student government,
student body.
student body government.
Oh, student council.
Right. So he thinks this is all wrong. Right. So it's all local problems.
So we know the villain already, but we don't know who Bond is.
We don't know the villain. It's one of those guys too.
Oh.
And it ends up being okay. I'll just give away it now. It ends up being Matthew Lillard.
So it's just Scream.
In a way, it is.
God damn it, Jonah! You just been Scream. It's the same villain.
I just love Matthew Lillard. I just love Matthew Lillard.
I do
Freddie
too.
Prinze Jr. is not in Scream.
I know, but like the fact.
He is in. I know what you did last summer, but
But
okay.
okay. So Matthew Lillard is the villain, and his motive was he wanted to join. He wanted to take over the student body.
Right.
So he killed the student body president. Is that who died?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Front.
Okay. Cool.
Right.
All right.
And then we kind of figure out who's the final Bond instead of final girl, final Bond.
Who is your side villain then?
Side villain. That is easy. That is the teacher.
Okay.
And the teacher is played by Samuel L. Jackson.
Wow. Okay. And he's helping out Matthew Lillard.
Yes.
Why is he helping out Matthew Lillard?
Because he also thinks that the student body government needs to be stopped.
Wow. Okay. So he's very
Because
passionate.
basically here's the problem. Okay. So Samuel Jackson, because it's Connecticut, he wants to do an addition to his house, right? But the problem is that the local government is stopping it. He's not getting the permit for it.
Okay.
So he needs a strong person to take over the government to then get him the permit he needs to get the addition to his house in Connecticut.
For his money to have the addition in his house, does he also do like money laundering or embezzling of any kind? I'm assuming.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
Embezzling, he's embezzling with school. Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, and then maybe so like the student body president maybe had dirt on both of them as well. Is that another motive they killed him because maybe that student body was getting close?
Well, no, because the student body president is 15 years old, so he doesn't understand blackmail or anything. So they just murdered him because he just was following the rules.
Okay,
Right.
that makes sense.
Right.
That makes total sense.
And the student body president, Michael Cera.
Michael Cera is like 10 years old at this point.
Right. So he plays a perfect 14-year-old.
Damn, Matthew Lillard's like 22. Wow.
Right.
Damn, that's brutal.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay. And so Sum 41's doing your song.
Uh-huh.
Okay, and then you got your actor, you got the plot. What's
Yeah.
the setting? You said it was what? Early 2000s?
Early 2000s.
Early 2000s,
Early
high
2000s.
school Connecticut.
Yes. High school
Okay,
Connecticut.
very stark different than 50s Korea.
Uh-huh.
And then what is the name of this movie?
Oh, it is. I Know What You Did Last Shooter.
I mean, that's we were talking about how no Bond movie has a bad name.
Right.
But damn it, Jonah.
That's pretty good, right?
I know what you did last shooter.
I Know You Did Last Shooter because it's the last shooter, and I know what you did because I figured it out.
You didn't even want to do like a play on like this is like the origin of Bond or anything. You just
This is the origin of Bond.
What year did I Know What You Did Last Summer come out?
What year did it come out?
Yes.
Probably 2000, 19, no, 90.
Okay, I
a
was
year
about to say,
after,
I'm like-
a year after Scream.
I didn't want you to accidentally do it before the movie.
No, it's after.
Okay. Because then it's like, I Know What You Did Last Summer steal from I Know What You Did Last Shooter?
This is after that.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, what a movie that is.
Mhm.
That would.
So it's a high school, like kind of like rom-com thriller.
I was thinking that the Alien movie you pitched would cause like problems in the community. But if this Bond movie came out, I think London might catch fire again.
No, but it's like, okay, so you know, like in Final Destination, okay, spoiler alert, you know, in Final Destination 5, at the end, you're like, this is a prequel the whole time? And they kind of slow it.
Oh, like the
So
plane
you're
stuff?
thinking this is like a typical slasher film, but at the end, you're like, this is a Bond film?
Dude, I'm telling you, London.
And then Sum 41 song.
Wait, no, the Sum 41 song has to start it. You have to do the Bond stuff.
Yeah, but Sum 41 doing the bang, ding, 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 but it's like Sum 41, Sum 41, 1.
So your theme song is not an original theme song.
Right.
It is
No, it's
just
not.
Sum 41. Oh, but okay. So the beginning has a Sum 41 song,
Right.
but the ending is Sum 41 doing the Bond song.
Yes,
I see.
yes. And Bond's locker number, 007.
I'm telling you, London would fucking cast in a flag.
I don't think
Winston Churchill would rise from the grave.
so. Disagree.
Like, well, one, like, do you know any lore about Bond?
Obviously, I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Do you know who Bond's parents were?
In this movie?
No. I'm saying in general.
Oh. Do you think that
You have
James
to-
Bond? Do you think James Bond is real?
No. Okay. So James Bond's based off.
You're
a
acting
s-
like you think James
James Bond's based off a series of books. Okay.
Right.
So if we're adding an addition to the Bond franchise, we have to adhere by those rules.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
So you are taking the liberties and just being like,
But here's the problem with
fuck everything. Let's put this shit. Let's make it.
I'm modernizing it. Like,
You think so? Your definition of modernizing is making them American,
Yeah.
setting in the year 2000 with a Sum 41 song
Yeah.
with Freddie Prinze Jr. as Bond,
right?
and then just doing Scream and I Know What You Did Last Summer. That's your definition of
You're forgetting
modernizing.
American Pie. It's
And
also a sex romp.
Okay, you did go into that. So what?
I started with Think American Pie.
I know. I was waiting for that
Sean William
part.
Scott's in this.
Okay, so it's
Stifler. We have Stifler.
just so.
Who is Stifler? Who's Sean William Scott in this? He's Stifler. He's still Stifler.
So, but we don't know that, I'm guessing, until like 3/4 of the movie in.
Yeah,
That's brilliant.
because we see it on his license.
Because they're looking for the license to kill.
Right.
God.
Right.
Lord, that's so funny. if that was like seriously announced by like a serious director and
I'd watch it.
producer, people would fucking riot. It would be
You don't
so
want to see
funny.
what James Bond. Okay,
I'm-
you
I
don't want to see
would-
what James Bond was like in high school.
Jonah, I'd watch the movie. I'm just saying I think it's funny that the world would explode because that's the most insane.
I
Like,
totally disagree with you on this one. I
Okay.
think it's intriguing. I think it's.
I'm not
good.
saying it's not intriguing, Jonah.
Sure, we're kind of like. I understand that we're like kind of unearthing things that already happened, like in other movies, but like, isn't every movie like that? Really?
Yeah.
Right?
Okay. Weird. Okay.
Isn't James Bond just Gone with the Wind but different? If you really think about it, I guess if you don't think about it, isn't it?
It kind of is.
Yeah.
Isn't like
Isn't Skyfall just Dr. Zhivago? If you don't think about it,
isn't Spectre just Schindler's List?
if you don't think about it, right?
I was telling people about your Schindler's List 2 pitch where it's a Six Flags.
I don't remember that pitch.
Oh, it's really good.
Yeah.
Okay, your movie's called I Know What You Did Last Shooter,
Yeah.
starring in the end Freddie Prinze Jr. is our Bond,
Yes.
but featuring Sean William Scott, Omar
Epps.
Epps, Matthew Lillard, who is revealed as our villain,
Yes.
and whose backup to it is Samuel L. Jackson as a teacher who's been
Yes.
embezzling money. And their motive is that they kill a student body president so they can change the government of the school for the better in their eyes.
Right, and then also hopefully change the government in the town so
It
Samuel
causes
Jackson
a chain effect.
Samuel Jackson can get his addition. that he
Addition
wanted.
to because he embezzles money. Yes.
Well, he don't want the addition because he embezzles money. He wants addition. He wants an addition because he wants more space.
no, I know why he wants more. I know why.
But because he wants Samuel. Okay, you're not listening to me. Samuel Jackson is he's in a lot of like extracurricular things. He loves to like throw parties, but the problem with his place is not big enough, so he needs the extra space to throw a party.
I get that. I was saying how he as a teacher,
Uh-huh.
how he had enough money to add in a whole addition to the house.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say teacher, vice principal. He's vice principal.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now I understand why he can get an addition to his house.
Right.
Thank you. So we don't
Yeah.
need we're going to drop the embezzling plot line then.
Yeah.
Makes
No, it's
sense.
still there.
Oh, it's still there. Okay,
Right.
so he's still a piece of shit doing that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then your Bond girls are Sarah Michelle Gellar and two people I don't know.
Selma Blair and Tisha Campbell.
Yeah. TJ Campbell. Yeah.
Tisha.
TJ. Okay, I don't know those people then. And then it takes place in the 2000s Connecticut high school, and the Sum 41's doing the song both
Yeah.
the beginning and the end, and they're
Right.
doing their own Bond song rendition as well.
Yes.
And the gadget is a Trapper book
The
made
Trapper
by
Keeper.
Trapper Keeper, made by the Q of this movie, who's Jamie Kennedy.
Jamie Kennedy.
Wow.
Wow.
What
The
a
Trapper Keeper is literally a Trapper Keeper.
that's the movie.
That's the movie.
Please comment below which movie you'd see. Would you rather see To Wish Upon a Kill or I know what you did last shooter? It's so hard to say.
Is it? I know what you did last shooter. I know what you did last shooter. I know what you did last
So that's
shooter.
the attitude you're gonna have when you say
Right.
it. Yeah.
I know what you did last shooter.
And it's just Freddie Prinze Jr. just saying that.
I
and
know
it's-
what you did last shooter.
It's like that's the Bond. He's Bond.
Right.
And then he kills him. It's like that was Bond. And then Sum 41's like,
Yeah, ding, 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 ding,
yeah,
ding.
that's incredible. I think you're gonna pick Tool for sure.
Oh, I do love Tool.
I was gonna pick Tool as like I was gonna predict yours.
Okay, so real talk, Tool would make a really great Bond.
No, they would. Yeah, yeah.
You
We
know
could-
what would
we
be
can
even
make a whole
better?
list
Nine Inch
about that.
Nails. God, Nine Inch Nails would make a good
Oh
fucking Bond
yes.
song.
Oh, who else would make a really good one?
Who's a rapper that would make a good Bond song?
Eminem. He can make.
No.
He makes any
Kid
good song.
Cudi, maybe?
Kid Cudi.
Yeah.
Post Malone. He's not even a rapper anymore. He's a
No,
country
he's not-
guy.
He's a country guy.
Huh.
I bet you Kanye would.
Oh sure.
Yeah.
Oh god, that'd be so wild though.
I know.
A rap Bond song. Does not sound awesome because it needs a guitar and stuff.
That's why it's Kanye. Kanye does a lot of stuff with guitar. That's why it's fucking Kid Cudi. Kid Cudi does a lot of punk stuff.
That's true. AC/DC should have done one.
That would have been
That
in
would've
the
been-
'80s. That would have
That'd
been
been fucking cool, man.
dude for like License to Kill. Come on, right?
That'd been so neat.
Yeah.
It hurts me. A
If
little
License to Kill had the soundtrack to Maximum Overdrive,
bit. Oh.
that would be fucking. That's all we talk about.
that'd be
we
epic,
wouldn't talk
dude.
about anything else.
Oh my god. Metallica doing one would be wild. That'd be so weird.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. Black Sabbath. Anyway,
Queen.
That's weird. They didn't do one.
Yeah.
They did Flash fucking Gordon, but they didn't do
Yeah.
a. They didn't do a
And
Bond
they did
song.
Highlander too.
Oh, they did.
Yeah.
No Bond song. I feel like that was like
Yeah.
out of spite. I feel like they
Something.
skipped him for a reason.
That's weird. They never did that.
Especially like A View to Kill.
You know,
'cause
I
it's-
bet would have a good Bond song, and I don't think they have Rolling Stones. Right?
Yeah, I mean, like, of course, it's the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Aerosmith,
Yeah.
they would go all out for that Bond song. dude.
Right.
Name a band who wouldn't even do it. I think every band would do it.
Yeah. Every band would do it.
I mean, Paul McCartney did it. Once you
Did?
get he did Live and Let Die.
Really?
Yeah, that like really famous song now is made for the movie.
Yeah.
If you get the Beatle to do it, anyone's gonna do it, except for maybe Led Zeppelin.
You think,
Anyone's
like,
gonna
Nicki
do it.
Minaj would do like Wet Ass Shooter.
Oh, she would do it for free. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Your insanity, of
Yeah.
course. Especially nowadays, anyone's doing it. Elton John. I couldn't name one person who wouldn't do it besides Robert Plant, probably.
Yeah.
Can you name someone?
That
Oh, and
wouldn't
Bob
do it?
Dylan wouldn't do one,
No, Bob.
even though
Dylan.
I made a version of
I
that.
bet you Bruce Springsteen wouldn't either.
I feel like they'd have to
I-
ask
He gets
him.
his face done.
He's
If you're
too
getting your face done, you'll take money.
I think he's too American.
He is really.
Yeah, they don't want. I don't think he'd say no, but I think he'd be like, "Are you guys sure?"
Yeah.
So, huh?
Who do you,
It's-
do you think who would be the most surprising where you'd be like, oh wow, that was actually pretty good?
Oh,
9 Inch Nails?
okay, I don't know.
That
them
wouldn't be
now.
surprising because they're good.
Yeah, well, they made Tron Ares watchable.
I know.
Um,
I bought it for the songs.
yeah, I bet you did. It's just bought an album
Is it
basically.
right over there,
Yeah,
brother?
you bought
Yeah.
an album over there, but it's more long. A band that I would be like, huh? I almost picked like a Korean pop band for mine, but I was like, no, I'm gonna stick traditional.
Oh yeah. Kesha. I bet you dude.
Maybe yeah.
Kesha would crush it.
It's hard to picture anyone that from nowadays doing like a old 80s 90s Bond song because they're all fucking sad now.
Yeah.
So I can't even
That's what I was
picture it.
thinking, Kesha.
Yeah. What's up, band? Blues Travelers
Mm.
would have fucking ripped one.
Yeah.
Smash Mouth, maybe.
Okay. Okay. This is for the dorks.
Uh-huh.
But you and I are dorks. We don't have to go too far into this because this might turn some people off. What wrestler right now would be a great Bond villain? Like right hand man.
Right now.
Oba Femming?
Yes.
Gunther?
I mean, Gunther is the villain, though. That's
I
the
know.
problem.
I know.
Who's a good wrestler?
Who would be the next Batista? Reigns isn't good enough.
LA Knight has a good look for a side one.
I feel like Reigns has got a better look for that. Though.
He's the main villain, though. That's his problem. He's got too
Okay.
much of a look to like not overtake the main villain, unless the
Yeah.
main villain is like a Christopher Walken level of like.
Shinsuke. He's got a good look.
I
to
like him. I like
Yeah.
that as a pick. That's not
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
I like Shinsuke, Rusev, because he's got that big like
Yeah. Andrade.
Oh, Andrade's so good. Now we're getting AEW. I like
yeah,
that.
A little bit.
Oh,
Dude, Moxley.
oh, Moxley's a great like Bond side villain. That might be it right there.
Yeah.
That one might be the best one. Moxley or Omega would be interesting because I think he'd play a really good quiet one.
Yeah, with a suit.
With his
cool
big-
suit.
Yeah, because he looks like an anime villain already.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
oh, dude, that's cool.
Yeah.
Swerve Strickland would look good. There's AEW like has just good looking
Yeah.
people for like I'll fuck you up. Look.
Yeah, because they're not all in their 40s.
That's a good point.
Too, but Seth Rollins would look fucking. When Seth Rollins
I think
was like,
he's just so dorky in general.
oh, dude, but when he's a corporate Seth Rollins,
That was good when he was the blonde hair Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
That was peak.
yeah,
Brock would always be great because
who'd be the
visually.
best female bad guy?
Oh, bad guy?
Rhea Ripley.
Probably, yeah.
Right.
Charlotte's got a great look of like
she's
a.
too plastic now. I think.
That's a perfect Bond villain.
Yeah. that's a good point.
Octopussy.
Yeah. Still think Rhea though.
Rhea's probably. I mean, yeah, Rhea's the best option for anything though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm trying to think outside the box here.
Yeah.
The Bella twins.
Hell
You
yeah.
could do a twin villain. That's fun.
Mm-hmm.
Because Bond would be like, I want to have sex with both of you. And it's like, nope, psych, we're the villains. He's like,
Yeah.
I'll karate chop you.
They'd be good Bond girls because they're dumb and hot.
Yeah. They don't know how to wrestle.
Yeah.
Yes. That's a good one.
Nice.
All right. Those
Okay.
are our movies, though.
All right.
So let us know what movie you would watch between those. Like, subscribe, comment. You have the option of To Wish Upon a Kill, and I know what you did last Shooter.
Yeah.
Please let us know. Please let us know what other ideas for your Bond. Like, what Bond, who would you cast? Are you picking Jacob Elordi, the front runner? Are you picking Aaron Taylor Johnson? Who are you picking? I almost picked Jacob, but I was like, I'll be a little different.
Yeah.
And please, let us know what your plot, villain, whatever. I'd love to, like, actually read people's things. I love watching, like, copy and paste, fill those out of Bond movie, like, pitches and stuff. Those are fun. So let us know that, and then please check out the next episode, which is going to be Monster Squad.
Mm-hmm.
And check out our games and stuff too. We're gonna be playing a game as well, so check out all the games and whatnot and all the clips.
Yeah.
Thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you again for this Bond. We might come back to Bond eventually down the road when GoldenEye gets
Oh.
released on 4K.
Yeah, baby.
God hoping.
God
Please.